Okay, so my daughter does not like the feel of pants, particularly denim, touching her legs. So I asked her, would you be okay if I transform them into skirts? So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna see if I can add some shorts because I have some extra t-shirt in my upcycle pile. I'm gonna see if I can add some shorts underneath so that way it already has some shorts under. All right, so let's hop into it. I really don't know what I'd be doing, but you know, let's hop into it. Okay, so these are the pants. I'm really sad about these ones because it's a wide leg pants and it just looks so cute, but it's okay. I think I'm actually just going to make these into short pants because she does like short pants. She really just doesn't like it touching her legs. So I think I'm going to make those in shorts. I might combine these two and make it into a cute skirt. So let's hop into this one because it's the easiest. Okay, so first step down, I use some of her shorts to cut an outline, or the length really is what I'm looking for. I cut it a little bit longer than what it has here because I want to flip the bottoms up to make it like a folded finish. And then I'm going to take some strips from there and add some denim bows. Okay, so I cut these strips out. Of course, I didn't measure it. Welcome to Sewing with ADHD. We just be doing stuff. So I cut 2 strips of close to 11 inches long, and then the smaller strips are about 4 inches. Honestly, they could be shorter than that. The next step I'm going to do is iron this down, and then we're going to do a top stitch around. I think I'm going to use the brown color, or I'll probably use the color similar to the denim. And then I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the strips. Now that I have this sewn down, I am going to turn these strips into simple bows. So I'm going to even it out like so. These strips into a bow. So I'm going to go like that. Pinch this down like that. And I can take like a rubber band to hold it, and take a rubber band to hold this down. Just fix it up. Okay, we'll do the same thing to the next one. And this is the goal, to put it to the side like that. Sorry. I cut the corners diagonal, I don't know, just to give it that little bow look. You could use a rubber band, you could use a piece of yarn, anything really to hold the middle of the bow. You could sew it down if you want to, but we'll just use this rubber band. Okay. The next step is taking these strips like that and then fold that over like that. So one side is straight down, and then the longer side I fold and pull it up. Now I'm gonna stitch that down, a simple stitch. I'll show you how to do that. From the top of the first into the folds like that and down. And we're just gonna continue to do that all the way to the end. Okay, so I thought the video recorded on the last one, but it didn't. So we're gonna do what we did on this side to the next side. And what was that? We're basically threading our needle. Because this is too thick, I don't want to try to go through all of that. That's too many layers. So we're going to sew the back of the bow to the leg. The back of the bow, I'm going to pull that through until my knot hits, and I'm going to go back down. And you're basically just going up and down, I don't know, do about 5 or 6 times. Okay. Go up and then down. Do that for a few times and then meet me back on how I end it. Okay. Now that you've done that for a few times, you're gonna take your scissors, cut that to a tieable length, open that thread like so. One string should be on one side, the other string on the other side, and then just tie a knot. I do this about 3 times for security. Make sure the knot gets all the way down to the end. Cut those strings off. Okay, and there you go. You got a cute little bow to the side of the pants. Okay, now we are finished. I stitched both sides. I also stitched the flaps or whatever, this ribbon part down. But there you go. You can't tell me this is not cute. Let's go on to the next pants and see what we'll do with those.